There we go.
A little bit of a miscalculation there from Najin White Shield. Nofe's going to meet Daydream in the jungle.
That's right, there's a knockup with the repel. Nofe gets knocked off it right away. He's trying to back away. There's a cocoon. Daydream won't be able to chase him into the lane, but he does win the fight at the Wolf Pit. There's Gorilla back into mid lane, or into mid lane rather. Looking for an opportunity on Ambition, but we'll just recall.
Yeah, Nofe, unfortunately for Shield, not able to make that play early on. Yet Ambition hasn't given up first blood yet so far in this tournament. He's turned over a new leaf, perhaps.
Well, there we go. The flash done with the W. Ambition taking a lot of damage, and as soon as Monte Cristo says it, Ambition gives up first blood. Way to go, Monte Cristo.
It's all my fault,
yeah, he can blame you.
But CJ Blaze takes a very smart Dragon in the meantime, so they just accomplished, basically we're seeing a pretty much a perfect mirror of the last game where Najin White Shield took the first turret, then rotated the Dragon. Meanwhile, CJ Blaze took the second turret and then got that first blood. So
I'm pretty sure when they showed that camera shot of Ambition in the booth, he was mouthing the word, Monty! I can read lips, and I'm positive that's what he was saying.
Yeah. Well, he will be after this, that's for sure.
I guess so. Thanks a lot. That's the danger, though, of support Annie. Flashing in, I mean, the thing is, yeah, you can still make some pretty good plays without that level 6.
Yeah, they did stack Ignites there, which was a little bit of a miscommunication as well.
Yeah.
So, big
well,
waste
really
of a summoner, but they got what they wanted.
Yeah, they got what they came for. Daydream going up in that top lane, going to help push that back a little bit, help out Flame against that Renekton. Actually maybe be able to come in from behind here. Save needs to be careful. There's the taunt and there's the knockup. Save in a lot of trouble now, slicing and dicing away, having to use that flash. So a little bit of a win for CJ Blaze, getting that summoner spell out of save.
Yeah, good pink ward there and try as well to set that one up.
Yeah, totally.
And here we go. Ambition in trouble.
Ambition. Oh, the shockwave. He missed it. He had to flash, had to use that ultimate, but worth it in that case.
Well, we'll see if it's worth it. If this Caitlyn can get here into the mid lane, Zephyr already making a quick move up there, save, letting his turret take some damage up there in the top lane. Wow, a flash.
Flash cocoon, and they're going to finish off Ambition. What a play from Nofe.
This is much more aggressive play than we're seeing this time around. However, they may be overcommitting to these kills a little bit because they lost a turret for it. Daydream helping out in the top lane, and so the gold advantage swinging more heavily in favor of CJ Blaze.
Yeah, I mean, they've killed Ambition twice, but like you said, they've lost an objective for it each time, and that global gold a little bit more valuable.
Well, Emperor and Lustboy are responding very well to the pressure that's being put on by Najin White Shield, and doing a good job of clearing the waves with the piercing arrow and the rain of arrows as well.
I mean, that is something that they do have quite a bit more of in this game, is that wave clear, especially with Varus.
Okie dokie. Well, Varus continuing to shove here. Not sure what his build is going to be quite yet. Went back for a pretty early BF sword.
Yeah.
And wow, CJ Blaze going for an aggressive red steal.
Yep.
While they keep 3 members of Najin Shield pinned up at the turret.
Not bad. Daydream's going to pick that one up. And so far, seeing pretty aggressive moves by both teams, but it still feels like CJ Blaze has just a little bit more presence right now. They've got those deep wards. They've got that map control.
Yeah, they certainly have a pretty substantial advantage.
Yeah.
In terms of, they're in the driver's seat of this game right now, and they're doing a great job with it.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually, you know, after watching CJ Blaze against Najin Sword, they look much more decisive in this series than they did in the last one. They looked a little discombobulated, but this time around, Blaze seems to be pretty much all of one mind.
Yeah. And when you combine that cohesiveness with those individual skills, that suddenly does make them a very scary opponent for Najin White Shield that has that team skill, but not as much on the individual front.
This is a great game so far. Very exciting. Emperor gets caught out.
Oh, yeah, they grabbed him. He's able to take the lantern, but that was a dangerous moment for Emperor.
Ambition hiding in that pink brush.
He's going to come in. They're going to go on to Zephyr right away. There's a knockup as well. Zephyr in trouble. Shockwave doesn't help him out. Now Goom going down as well. 2 kills for CJ Blaze.
That was a fantastic setup by Ambition. Emperor just immediately there with the Chain of Corruption as well. And the Orianna ultimate actually knocking Ambition further into that fight.
So all the damage on Najin White Shield dies. And they pay for it with a mid turret on top of everything, and they may not stop there.
They have absolutely no wave clear to deal with this. By losing Caitlyn and Ori, they basically doom themselves to take a bunch of damage on this turret.
Brings Gorilla in. They need to be careful with this. Yeah. There's the Dominus from save. And with that, they'll be able to save the turret.
However, they are owning Najin White Shield's jungle right here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that again. So look at Ambition coming in from the side. And, oh, Zephyr.
Whoops.
Oh.
That was not the right way to net.
Well, at least he dodged the charm.
True. He did do that. That's one way to dodge it, I guess. Not the way I would necessarily recommend, but he did dodge the charm. We'll give him that one. We'll give him that one. Flame coming in with that flash taunt onto Gorilla, going 1v4. Flame a little bit overly bold, but luckily Lustboy comes in the nick of time. Gorilla, with a little bit of help from Lustboy, dodges that Dark Flight from Daydream, but he'll still go down.
Yeah, Flame right there actually messed up his flash taunt.
Yeah.
He was trying to do that Flame thing where you taunt one person and then you flash and taunt into more at the end of
so crazy.
at the end of it, but he actually missed both parts of it right there.
Yep.
So it didn't turn out as well as he would have liked. Took a big chunk. Even so, CJ Blaze looks like they may be able to finish off this tier 2 turret in the mid lane. Nope, coming in from the side.
Yeah, won't be able to save the turret though. A lot of wave clear from CJ Blaze, and the pressure continues. They're up to nearly 5,000 gold ahead at 11:30. That's pretty rough. They're just going to rotate down and take this dragon. There's nothing that Shield can do about it.
Oh, God, this new Blaze is so exciting.
Yeah.
Just to see them finally taking more control in the early game is so refreshing because we've always known that this team is insanely talented. I mean, Ambition, the all-star mid laner last year.
Well, I think the roster changes are totally working out.
Yeah, there you can see right there. He just absolutely whiffed his flash taunt and had to make a little bit of a run for it after that. Gorilla going to get grabbed after the flash right here. Dark Flight. It was a zoning Dark Flight, Noah.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll call it that. We're being very generous to these guys. It's a great net to avoid the charm, and now that was a great zoning Dark Flight. Yeah. That's just what happens when supports work together. Lustboy was like, I don't want you to get CC too much, so I'll pull you back, Gorilla. It's okay. Nice guy. Good guy, Lustboy.
Good guy, Lustboy. And yeah, we will see that, as Crepo put it, the Legolas build coming out onto Emperor.
You know,
picking up the longsword for the Last Whisper.
I do have one criticism for that name, because Legolas shoots arrows really fast. He doesn't just shoot one arrow that does a lot of damage.
But he snipes too from long range.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
But wouldn't you say that shooting
hail
hail of arrows is shooting arrows very fast? He shoots a lot of arrows really fast.
That's more like shooting them all at once, like Rambo, you know? I think it's okay. I think it's a fine name for it, but I'm a stickler when it comes to these things, Monte Cristo. And I haven't seen Varus surf down a set of stairs on a shield lately, so just saying.
Not with his creepy walk.
No. The creep. Him and Shen have a creepy walk-off from time to time, I've heard.
Okay, well, Flame about to earn himself a lot more CS as the split pushing beginning quite nicely. And Emperor, man, this guy showing how good he is on just a variety of different
So versatile.
AD carries. Daydream gets caught.
Daydream pulled in by that shockwave. There's the passive pop. Kenny escapes there. Can actually grab Coon. Going in with the box. Emperor coming in from behind. Nice hail of arrows after everything. Emperor doing a lot of damage, but they need to back off now. Lustboy may pay for it. Emperor kiting backwards. They may have gone a little bit too deep. Annie gets the bloodthirsty support kill. Who needs ace in the hole anyway?
And it's not over yet, though. DFG hits save.
Yeah. Oh, no, Tibbers. Oh, well.
Well, I'm not actually sure if Flame, Daydream...
Whoa! Oh, there's the charm. Goodbye, Gorilla. The Ignite should finish him off, and it will.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Daydream died right there before the Stand United could come in, or if that was one of those instances where Stand United just kind of bugs out.
No, it could be.
Because it looked like there may have been enough time, but sure we'll get to see a replay of that in just a second.
Hard to say. Watch Emperor during this fight too, though. It's really good.
This is just sloppy by Daydream. He basically just fakes checks that bush right there. And Lustboy gets a nice grab onto Goom, though, exactly what he wanted. Yeah, it looks like he just died too fast. So
yeah, Daydream looked like he was trying to walk out of it too, and he should have just turned around and done whatever damage he could, you know.
Yeah, especially since his teammates were going all in right there.
Yep. Good flay at the end there to push away the other members of Najin White Shield, and Lustboy giving the kill over to Gorilla, which is good. Supports working together.
Yeah, Daydream needs to be more careful about that.
Yeah.
Previously, CJ Blaze had a lot of wards in that upper jungle, and it would have been a little bit safer, but
right.
Been careless. They know they have a large lead, though, so.
Yeah.
And they're certainly using it. Look at those wards. Goom gets caught out this time.
Nice arrow from Emperor too. A lot of damage to Goom. Can he get away? There's the flay. Flashes through it. Shockwave doesn't actually help too much. Goodbye, Goom. That's another kill for Daydream.
And in the meantime, Ambition manages to pick up Zephyr somewhere in the jungle.
Yeah. Maybe see a replay of that one. Yeah, CJ just totally in control of this game.
Great rotations from CJ Blaze this game, too.
Oh, yeah.
This is significantly better teamwork than we saw in their initial series in WCG.
We were wondering a little bit as we see Flame get chased here. He's going to flash. Ooh, can he get away? Gets caught by that cocoon. A little bit of trouble. There's the stun as well. He's going to go over the wall right into the stun for Manny. And I don't think Flame's getting out of this one. There's Dominus Pop just to secure the kill and save. Picks that one up, but they're going to lose an inhibitor for it. Uh-oh.
And this looks awfully familiar to last game, where Najin Shield really overcommitted to the flame kill. There we go. Finally get it. Use the Chain of Corruption as well. Emperor just going hard to get Goong.
I love this Emperor guy, man. He's starting to look like one of the most explosive new carries on the scene that we've seen lately.
Yeah, he's
very cool.
Definitely impressive. And his synergy with his teammates, very good as well. Just in terms of the team fighting, his follow-up ults this game have been really, really nice.
Yeah. Oh, Gorilla gets caught. He's gone.
Goodbye.
And he does not last long in a focus fire situation.
Good pick set up there. And CJ Blaze just looks so impressive tonight,
yeah, they really do. I mean,
this game, they're pretty much just doing everything right.
You know, with how well Shield played, we kind of had some hope. We were like, all right, well, they're playing better than we've ever seen them. You know, can they take on Blaze? Can they get through that sort of the gatekeeper team to reach the elite in Korea here? And it does not look like that's the case quite yet. They've had
CJ Blaze is definitely playing better than they did in the quarterfinals as well.
Frankly, they look better than they have in months.
Yes, which is exciting considering how dominant CJ Blaze was earlier in 2013 and how hard they later fell off. But
yeah, well, it seemed like after that loss to Sword in the Champions Winter Finals last year, that was when they really started to kind of hit hard times. And by hard times for CJ, I mean they weren't winning tournaments. That's about as hard as it gets for the CJ teams. Oh, they catch Flame here. A lot of damage put down on him. Gets a taunt over the wall. The stun follows him, but he's safe. Interesting.
Well, another dragon going to CJ Blaze right now. And what's so impressive about this game is how many dimensions CJ Blaze has to their play. The fact that they're able to successfully call these picks on the fly, I mean, having Lustboy, the adaptation of having Ambition and Lustboy wait in that brush for the Annie was so good. And it's those little things, those little moments of creativity, just like this as well.
Oh, boy.
I mean, they know Ambition's there.
Yep. Gets the taunt. Oh, he gets the taunt on the Goon. Meanwhile, Nofe just gets blown up. 2 kills faster than I can talk. Make it 3. Timbers comes down with a stun into Ambition. Doesn't matter. Yeah, CJ's just way too far ahead right now. There's literally nothing that Najin White Shield can do.
And that was a great bait by Ambition right there. An instant reaction from Flame as well with the Stand United. Beautiful teamwork from CJ Blaze this game.
Yep, they look pretty strong. If I was Samsung Blue, I wouldn't be too... Oh, they grabbed Zephyr. Oh, man. That is basically game ending. And we're only at 19 minutes, by the way, right now.
This second inhibitor by 19 minutes. This burst damage coming out of Blaze between Emperor and Ambition is just disgusting. Nobody can even survive more than a fraction of a second.
You know, I don't feel like it's too premature to say that I'm extremely excited about seeing these guys playing against Samsung Blue tomorrow.
I am super excited. Look at this as well. So Ambition comes in, but look at this teamwork. Everybody goes in. Meantime, you see Ambition coming in from the side. He kills Goom.
He dodges Tibbers.
Yeah, dodges Tibbers, gets the Stand United on him, not afraid to go into the turret. Look at that, immediately into the taunt.
Yeah.
Gorgeous chain CC there from CJ Blaze.
And really, really aware of like how you handle the support Annie too. I mean, if you look at Gorilla, he was like clicking back and forth, like where do I put down Tibbers? Where do I direct my stun? If you have that kind of more spread out engage, you don't have a lot to worry about from support Annie. She'll get like one person if you're lucky.
It's so refreshing to see Ambition playing at his old level again. I mean, this guy is a legend of the mid lane in Korea who fell off really hard at the end of Champion Summer. Had some pretty bad games. I mean, he was, oh, and here we go, going in though.
Okay, gets onto the goal, so maybe I'll make it out.
Yeah, I mean, he had some just awful games, especially in the World's qualifiers.
Oh, yeah.
And now, just looking like he's really returned to form.
Well, Blaze looked absolutely atrocious in the World's qualifiers, but you can tell that that loss really made an impression on them, and they have used their time over the last month very, very well. Flame, he's like, hey, I'm Flame. I can be in the middle of your team. It's okay.
There's really nothing Najin Shield can do about this right now.
Nope.
Dealing with 2 super minion waves, pushing into your base at 21 minutes.
Yeah, this is surrender at 20 territory. I mean, it's the last game. CJ, or Shield rather, has to play it out.
Well, with this too, CJ Blaze will have effectively taken out both of the Najin teams.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Very impressive. And there's the Baron for CJ Blaze.
You know, 21-minute Baron, why not?
Yeah, why not? He's just a big punching bag now. Big sock puppet punching bag.
And that'll stretch this gold lead to about 14K.
Man.
At 21 and a half minutes into this game. This is an absolutely dominating victory by CJ Entis Blaze.
Yeah. Man, there's not a lot else you can say about that. CJ Blaze. You know, I feel like, though, I don't want to say they're back because I feel like whenever I say somebody or some team is back, they inevitably lose immediately after that. So I'll just say CJ is looking very good today.
They are.
And there's another hit.
And you know, if CJ Blaze does manage to make it to the WCG Global Final, Blaze is a team that has a very good international record.
Oh man, what a cleanse from Zephyr, barely getting out of that. But the team fight has occurred. Chains of Agony coming in, or whatever Verisalt is called. And it's just an absolute stomp from CJ Blaze.
Flames,
Chains of Corruption. Why did I forget that?
Flames taunts are so incredible when he has flash up right there. I mean, what he just did in terms of his instantaneous decision-making of flashing backwards and then taunting in to drag people towards his team was,
GG.
my God, good. And that'll be a quick win for CJ Blaze as they head on to the finals of WCG Korea to face off against Samsung Blue.
That is one of the quickest best of threes we have ever had. The show's only been going, we haven't even been going for 2 hours tonight. I don't even know what this time of night is like.
Well, I mean,
outside of the studio.
They did take 3 inhibitors in 22 minutes, and there's Flame.
They did.
Looking great, as always.
Beyond the flame.
Beyond the flame. He so rarely has a bad game.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Najin White Shield not quite able to match up to the might of CJ Blaze. Their tournament run is over, but tomorrow we have a pretty exciting match on the way. Samsung Blue, who took out SK Telecom, the Season 3 World Championship team, going up against CJ Blaze, who looked phenomenally strong today.
Yeah, Samsung Blue, though, they are on a roll.
It's best of 5, though.
Yeah, they took out the KT Bullets, they took out Samsung Ozone, their sister team, and finally the world champion SK Telecom T1. So I'm really excited to see these new teams go head-to-head. Samsung Blue looking really, really solid.
Yeah.
And CJ Blaze looking revitalized after their roster changes.
Yeah, they really, really are. I mean, I'm so glad after the year that Blaze has had. They've been solid, but they've just been lackluster nearly all year. And now, to finally come back, look really, really good today, it's kind of a relief, actually.
Well, I'm really excited no matter who goes to China.
me too, yeah.
Because either we have a brand new team that has never competed internationally before from Korea in Samsung Blue, or we have CJ Blaze, who traditionally has done quite well at international events. They're a seasoned team. They won the IM World Championships. They won MLG Dallas.
Yeah.
So they know how to go into other venues, adapt, and win. Either way, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely, man. If Samsung Blue beats them, though, I'm so excited to see them versus OMG and World Elite. WCG, it's going to be really, really good this year.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And we'll be casting that.
We will.
It'll be exciting to see all these teams
going to China.
I
Was there last year. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Well, guys, let's take a look at today's results. In case you forgot already, 2 wins for CJ Blaze. I mean, the start of game 1 looked okay, but beyond that, it was all CJ Blaze all night long.
I'm sad about Najin White Shield because they had such a good opportunity in that first game to take out CJ Blaze, and they just weren't quite aggressive enough to make it happen.
Yeah. They had that aggression in game number 2, but it was a little bit blind. You know, they were getting kills for the sake of getting kills and losing objectives at the same time, which is never worth it.
No, and also uncharacteristic of the play that we've seen from them, which has been Najin Shield has been very objective-based, except for that last game.
Right, just obviously a little bit flustered, I would imagine, after that first game. And tomorrow, a best of 3. I thought it was a best of 5. I guess I'm wrong. Samsung Blue versus CJ Blaze. Maybe the graphics wrong. Who knows? Either way, they're going to play each other, and it's going to be more than one game. So definitely watch that. Same time, same channel, same casters, as always.
As usual.
Us. Yep. But a very quick night. Less than 2 hours for the entire best of 3, which is almost unheard of in League of Legends.
Pretty rare, but that's what happens when you have a 22-minute game. Although last night went pretty quickly as well.
It did,
Samsung Blue made no bones about dispatching with SK Telecom T1.
That was an amazing series, and they were really good games too.
They were.
If you haven't seen those, definitely go back and watch them. They were awesome.
If you ever want to see Faker get destroyed, just go back and watch Game 1 because he gets absolutely demolished.
Yeah, Pawn got 3 solo kills in the
lane,
lane, I think
2 solo kills. The first one, he had help from Spirit.
Oh, he did? All right. Wow.
The next 2, however, were solo kills. Pawn was playing Nidalee. Faker was playing Orianna. That was quite impressive. And even more impressive after that was the way that Samsung Blue managed to close out the game.
Yeah, we always think of SK Telecom as like the big closing team in the Korean scene, but Blue, they're like, well, you're good at that. We'll just close the game first instead, and then we can avoid it. So that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Thanks again for watching from Seoul, South Korea. This has been Dylan Monte Cristo casting WCG. See you tomorrow.
Something to be learned from everyone.